Euro USD. I'm going to break down the setups that I had for Wednesday, March 5th evening, as well as Thursday, March 6th morning. Looks like price action couldn't wait to get ready and take off already. So I'm going to explain to you why I had the setups I had and how they worked so far. So I usually do my levels between 4 to 6 p.m. So around this time is when I was working on them. I had this level right here as a dip and recovery level, and I had this level right here as the ultra bull case. Typically when a level's above is an ultra bull case, I'm looking for some type of acceptance and then eventually a push through to go long with the stop loss somewhere within a 15-20 point range below ideally. If there's a dip in recovery below, that means usually the level's been tested once already. So I'm looking for the price to undercut that low and give us our favorite setup, a volatility grab, a failed breakdown. So again, around 5 o'clock, I was working on the levels. I noticed already at 6 we tagged the one above. That really gave me confirmation that this level was of big interest. Once my levels were all done, I was not anticipating this so early, but we started having a battle here at this UBC level. It pushed through at 7:15, kept on going 7:30, and eventually sold off. Once it sold off here, I didn't have a position already, but I was anticipating taking one, but I wanted to wait a little bit just because we're so extended. I'm glad I did, because after we sold off, we came down, but we came right back up with some force, and that gave me a reason to potentially go long for this ultra bull case. All this acceptance here allowed me to go long around 797. The stop loss I had was below this low because really it wasn't too much space down below it. Only 12 points, more than enough to risk. If you went long here, 4 points above was the first level, not nearly enough. This minor level right here was an awesome place to take your profits. So from 797 to 806 would have been 9 points. You hold your runner. We came up one more level here, sell another 15%. For example, if you sold 70% of your exposure here, 15 here, and now you have a 15% runner that can hopefully keep going. And if not, at the very least, sell off and give you a chance to enter again. Now, we are extended. That's not what you want to see when you want to enter. You want to get some type of sell off that allows you to find a position. At this point, what I would love to see is maybe the price go up a little bit more and then come back to back test this right here, maybe a little bounce and a little undercut and then take off. This is the low that I would possibly use for a mini failed breakdown, a mini volatility grab. I would hope that this is at least 5-6 points at the minimum ideally, and then after it undercuts, go long 2-3 points above this low because we're looking at a small bounce here, not too much of a volatility. 2-3 points is actually right above this major level right here, so I would go long here trying to catch another bounce up. However, this is very close to the high if we only went up another 5-10 points even then. So realistically, what I want to see here now is let the price eventually come down wherever it comes down from, produce a bounce, keep on selling back down, maybe back test this once, and eventually maybe come here and find yourself a little consolidation in the morning, at which point we can go long here after consolidation to be a nice dip in recovery of this level. We might not get that. We might actually just get a direct test here. If it does come test this directly at 802 and bounces to 805, that could be enough points to go long. Try to go from 805 to the 811 back test. Sell your position 70%. Keep a runner. Bring that price to break even. Allow yourself to have exposure if it keeps running, and if not, just get stopped out and wait for a better position down here once again. So all in all, the price keeps moving up. The more it moves up, the less good setups we have. So only thing we can expect now for us will be a good sell off into this area, maybe even this area, and try to go long in the morning. As always, any questions, please leave them in the comments. Appreciate your likes and subscribe now, as I'll continue to try to post videos about how I trade Euro USD, as well as how I trade ES and DJ using levels, backtest, failed breakdowns, volatility grabs, liquidity grabs, and just really one of the best ways to trade the market, the way the big money trades. Don't get trapped, and just be ready for a setup, because they're always presenting every day, multiple times a day usually.